Conservation agriculture has been identified to be one of the most effective ways of mitigating and adapting to the effects of climate change in the COMESA region and beyond. Conservation agriculture is a practice which aims at conserving soil and water through reduced tillage, crop rotations, and mulching to minimize runoff and erosion. This improves the conditions for plant establishment and growth. COMESA, in collaboration with SADC and ESC, has developed the regional program on climate change adaptation and mitigation. The climate change program is focusing on supporting member states to adopt climate-smart agriculture. Under supporting adoption of climate-smart agriculture, COMESA invited a group of top government officials from the Ministry of Agriculture and National Agriculture Research Institute from Eritrea for a study tour in Zambia to learn how to scale up conservation agriculture.
In 2009, the Ministers of Agriculture, Natural Resources and Environment from the COMESA region, they made a decision that 1.2 million farmers should have access to conservation agriculture technologies by 2012. As a way of operationalizing this decision, COMESA Secretariat has been working with the governments to upscale conservation agriculture. To this effect, we have been discussing with the government of Eritrea to come up with a program that will ensure that a number of farmers have access to conservation agriculture practices. And we have organized this particular study tour to expose the government officials to some of the practices that are being practiced here in Zambia.
Zambia's conservation farming practices have proved to be a sustainable method of enhancing crop yield, especially among small-scale farmers who are faced with climate variability. For this reason, these officials from Eritrea visited Golden Valley Agriculture Research Trust, GAT in Chisamba area to learn about the role of research organizations in upscaling conservation agriculture.
The FAO, they have defined 3 principles of conservation agriculture. Principle number 1, minimum disturbance of the soil. Principle number 2, there should be adequate ground cover. Principle number 3, introduce crop rotations, where about 30% should be legumes. Now, we have done work in all these 3 areas.
As a result, about 250,000 farmers are now practicing conservation agriculture across the country because it has enhanced crop productivity, especially in the rural areas.
Because we know that Zambia has managed over the past 7 years to reach over 300,000 smallholder farmers with the conservation agriculture practices. And there are a lot of other issues, there are a lot of other technologies and practices, as well as networks that have been created. And it was important that the regional government could come and exchange with the Zambian government on how to upscale conservation agriculture.
The team from Eritrea is also happy with the study tour.
We agreed with COMESA to come again with a group of experts so that we explore what is going on in Zambia about the conservation agriculture. Then starting from Monday, we have visited small farmers who really adopt the conservation agriculture technique, and also medium-sized farmers and the big farmers. And really, we learned a lot from the experts of the Ministry of Agriculture and the research, and also we learned from the practices of the farmers, and we are great about it. And now we are going to develop a project that will enhance the initiatives already exist in Eritrea, so that this will not be the end of our visit. We will invite experts from Zambia so that they will communicate with our experts in Eritrea. But basically, the idea now is we have learned a lot, and we see the practices of the different levels of farmers so that we apply it to our situation, and we learn a lot.
The effects of climate change, if well managed, will definitely help boost the food security of the region.